So we're walking along Godshill, and Jane's going to tell us a little bit more about how Godshill came about and what we plan to see at the top of the viewpoint here. Jane, can you tell us a little bit more about Godshill?
Sure. This is probably, along with the corner at Shanklin, one of the most photographed views of the island. Very chocolate box with its lovely thatched cottages and its beautiful 12th century church in the background. Talking of the church, how did Godshill get its name? Well, there is a legend that the church was going to be built down in the village, much lower down, and the builders started working, and at the end of their first day work they laid down their tools and all the stones ready to resume work in the morning. Come the next day, the morning, everything gone, vanished. They looked. Where did they find it? In the end, everything was at the top of the hill. Day 2, they did the same. Laid down their tools at the end of the day. Back next morning, again, same thing. Third night, they decided they'd leave somebody to keep watch. And what did he see? But an angel coming in the middle of the night and taking everything bit by bit up to the top of the hill. And so they came to the conclusion that God wanted his church built at the top of the hill, hence the name Godshill. Do need to be a little pinch of salt with that story, but we will believe it, won't we? Won't we? But this is a very unusual church, a very old church, double nave church, very high church, and most spectacular views all around of the local area. Its proper name, but this church is often referred to as Church of the Lily Cross, and the reason is this beautiful lily cross here, which was hidden for hundreds of years. It was painted way back in the, I think, of the 15th century. Came the time of Henry VIII, when he was abolishing the monasteries and stripping all the churches of all their goods. The people here got wind of the fact that the soldiers were on their way. They painted it over with lime paint so that it would be preserved, so that it wouldn't be seen, basically. And that happened, but for some reason they neglected to unveil it, later. It remained hidden for hundreds of years until much, much later, hundreds of years later, by accident, somebody who was renovating this chapel saw something green peeking through and very carefully revealed this, which is a one-off. There are 2 only in Europe, one here, this one, and one in Holland, so it's very, very special.
So basically, Godshill is surrounded by some mystery.
Yes.
We've got this mystery that's surrounding this place. Very nice.
And when the soldiers did come, they didn't really see anything because everything was hidden, including this, but they sort of did damage anyway with their swords. They went boop, 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 and you can see the marks there, the sword marks.
Oh.
That the soldiers, though they didn't see that, it was covered, but they did it anyway. You can see the marks from the
damage
swords
that they've done.
Yes.
Amazing.
And it's very unusual to have a double nave, and they did it because it was a very prestigious, wealthy church when it was built, and they had one more spectacular nave for the rich people and the smaller one for the poor. The original door from the 12th century. Amazing. All the fittings, everything still exactly as they were. It's unbelievable.
It's full of history.
Yes.
And what a spectacular view you have when you're exiting through.
Yes.
Yeah, actually coastline.
Absolutely. You can go down these steps here.
You can definitely get a sense of eeriness when you come up here. Like it's eerily quiet. There's something quite
Yes.
special about this
Yes,
spot here.
Yes, 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 that's true.